Hi, this is Highbridge Motorhomes, Devon Branch, on a distressingly wet July day. Distressingly, as I've not brought a coat out, but I'm going to persevere and get this video done while I grab 5 minutes. Now, to quote the words of Monty Python, now it's time for something completely different, and this is completely different. We don't normally get many vans like this that were retail, but this is a super long wheelbase, 7 metre, I'll try and hide from the rain, VW Crafter, converted by Colebrook Campers, who are a local company to us. We get a lot of their product, and this was converted for its one and only. It's had 2 owners, one as a van, and then it's converted as a full-size big luxury van conversion, perfect for your van lifer or your motorsport ones, anything like that. It's the extra long wheelbase, 180 horsepower Volkswagen Crafter, and I'm going to go straight inside. We normally do the outside first, but it's now chucking it down, and I'm now soaked. Ugh. Right, this is completely thrown my normal order of videos off. We've never done one where we do the inside first, so let's have a little zoom out there. So, step to the back, and then we'll come back to the front. So, yeah. 2015, just under 21,000 miles from new, so it's not done a lot at all. Extra long wheelbase Volkswagen Crafter. So this has got the 2 litre 174 horsepower range topping engine. It's the 6-speed manual gearbox, which to be fair is the best option for reliability on a used one rather than the DSG. Let's have a little look at the cab spec here. So we've got a really high cab spec. So we've got cruise control. I think this was the generation which is basically a Mercedes Sprinter as well. So these days Volkswagen and Mercedes have split up their big van operation, but for many years the Volkswagen Crafter was a Mercedes Sprinter but with VW running gear, or vice versa. So this is, you'll see a lot of similarities with the Sprinter because ostensibly it basically is. Even things like your climate control air conditioning shared with the Sprinter. We've got the also shared with the Mercedes, I believe, head unit with sat-nav as well, which is great. Probably going to be a little bit out of date now, but you could always upgrade it or change that to a more modern Apple CarPlay unit. So we've got the range topping 180 horsepower engine, which is fantastic. I've got a reversing camera up there, cruise control, all the normal lecky windows, lecky mirrors. There's no cab blinds on Crafters, you didn't really get them, so you'd use your silver screens for darkening, which is great. So we've got twin swivel cab seats, and then in the back here we've got 2 forward facing RIB rib seats. So Colebrook Campers, they're a conversion company from Plimpton, just down the road from us in Devon. We've had loads and loads of their conversions over the years, and this one was actually built for it's the parents, so it's the kids of the people who own Colebrook Campers had this built, so it's been built in the family for those. So we've got 2 forward facing RIB beds, and these turn into, with the cab seats rotated, twin single beds. So you pull a lever, that flips out, pull a lever, that drops down, single bed, or you can slide them together and use it as a small double. You've got a table that drops in there. We've got rear speakers with the Bluetooth sound system as well, which is really cool. So this would make a great van for a van lifer. Very popular, the big Crafters, with that, because they're still a little bit more stealthy, but they've got all the space, and you can be very off grid. So up on the roof you've got a really big solar panel, and then you've got proper large underslung fresh and wastewater tanks. These rib beds have got I think they got Isofix, certainly later ones did. They're fully crash tested. They're a French, arguably the best camper bed system on the market. So that's front lounge. You can also leave that down as a sofa if you wanted to, and sort of make a backrest. So if you wanted a comfortable lounging space, you can do. So we've got the stripy wood finish, which is very popular, with lots and lots of cupboard space. Deep over cab storage as well there. Not sure how to turn the ceiling lights on. Curtains on all the windows, big side windows either side. Then you come through to your kitchenette. So we've got pull out. Oh, it's not a cutlery door. And the normal 2 gas burners. Nice sink on there. dimmable lights all the way around. So your ceiling lights up there, which are dimmable, which is rather nice. Strip lights up there. High level storage cupboards. There's a 12 volt Waco fridge freezer underneath of there of quite a decent size. 12 volt ones are really good. Control panel showing you your gauges for your tanks and things. 2 main sockets, 3 main sockets and a 12 volt socket. And then your water heater controls. You've got hot water from Truma, and that runs off mains electric or gas. Nice coloured splashback, just lightens the van up a little bit. Up here we've got a couple of light switches. That's the light switch for the bathroom. I was looking for that. Eberspacher Combitronic, proper diesel powered blown air heating. Runs off the diesel from your fuel tank. Incredibly powerful and economical. There will be bits of storage underneath these seating areas as well. Then we've got a bathroom with a toilet and shower. Just turn the, what I presume is that light switch. Yep, there's the, we've got the light switch with the extractor built into it. Shower hose there. And the toilet, there's no wash basin in there because you're literally opposite the sink, so you just use that one, which makes more sense, I think. That means you've got this really big shower space, which I think is a great idea. So let's turn the toilet light off, and then coming to the back we've got some more kitchen storage down here, and then we've got your bedroom boudoir. Now this is unusual. Those who love it will love it. I would love this, and those who don't won't, basically. So it's a bit more subjective than some. So they've put a raised up, very large fixed bed. That's got to be king size, maybe. It's certainly bigger than a standard double, so it's a queen size, maybe, fixed bed. You've got a step hole there just for getting in and out, and then you hop up into your really big bed. So you've got lovely ceiling lights all the way through. They've kept the van very stealth, kept the windows to a minimum. Nothing to stop you putting in, you could put a non-opening window in that side. You've got skylight up there, and you've got really, really big clothes storage, proper domestic mattress. And then clothes storage there. I'm guessing hanging storage up there, and a flip down. I presume it's TV. It'll be a monitor of some description. Anyway, you've got lights built into it, and then I don't know if that's just a DVD player, if that's a full TV, or what that is, basically. Little holder there for things, and your light switch at the foot of the bed there. How cool is that? There's something else going on up there as well, but I'm not going to crawl in to find out what it is. But when you're in the bed, that's really, really big. So that's going to be cozy as anything. You'd imagine that lying back there, proper headboard, and then watching your films or whatever. I think that'd be fantastic. Now, of course, you can see how high that is. That's because this is over a huge garage space. So this would make a great van, as I say, for a van lifer, or for a mountain biker, or a motor sporter. There's a lot of sort of target market for this. The price is $41,995. It's done 21,000 miles. So professionally converted for someone in their family by Colebrook Campers, and fully self-contained. It's a really cool thing. Now, shall we risk going outside and doing that bit? Let's give it a go. So yeah, that's better. So rain has slightly gone away a little bit. So we've got an awning rail up top there, which you could put a driveway awning on. If you wanted a full length wind out awning, you could have one at cost. Alloy wheels, very, very smart. You've got these chunky sort of semi like off-road, all-road tyres. Coming around to the back, you've got the rear step option, high level reversing camera feeding into that monitor on the rear view mirror there. So it's a 15 plate, this will be going back on, and reversing sensors built into the step as well. Now this is the big selling point, or one of the big selling points of this van. You've got a massive garage space. Look at that. That is absolutely humongous underneath of there. So we've got an external activity shower. Obviously you've got the shower in the van, but that's a hot and cold outside shower as well. That's the attachment for it there. You've got a gas locker, and the only thing the gas is doing in this van, remember, is your water heater when you're not on the mains, and your hob, so you're not going to be using a lot of gas at all. two massive leisure batteries, solar panel charge controller. They're very yellow, them leisure batteries, so they're AGM leisure batteries. Can't read what size they are, but customers said they could go like a week off grid with this, running from the big water capacity. That's your toilet dump point over there, and then we've got battery charger. They've used all the proper stuff in it, so Colebrook Campers, they're a proper company, we know them well. So you've got mains hookup, proper Sargent consumer unit there, and underneath of that, that's your whatever that is. Is that your water heater? I don't actually know what that is. I think that's your water heater. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah, it's your water heater with the, say, the gas bottle next to it. It's a proper airtight metal vented regulation gas locker. I like the paper towel dispenser back there for cleaning stuff off. I mean, if you remember, if you've been out on your bikes or something, just drop the front wheel off, chuck them underneath of there. You can clean them off, hand you off with your hot and cold shower, and then just dry everything off with your paper towel there, which is a very smart idea. That's the flue for your water heater, and we've got the fill up for your underslung fresh water tank. And you've got mains hook up, and obviously two leisure batteries and a battery charger. Yeah, it's a really cool thing. I think it's a hell of a lot of van for 41995. So it's in Indian grey metallic. It's 3.5 tonne. You can upplate it to more if you wanted to. Axle weights total nearly 4 tonne. Yeah, 3.9. So you could upplate it for big payload, but it's 3.5 tonne. So you don't need a C1 driving licence as stands to drive it. So yeah, 20,888 miles. 89 miles, fantastic. So it's the Colebrook Campers VW Crafter conversion at Highbridge Motorhomes, Devon, 41995, and that's with the new MOT, major engine service. We'll check the cam belt situation on it and change it if it's within a year and needing doing, and you get our bomb-proof in-house 12-month warranty. So give us a call. Shouldn't hang around this one on 01626 832 792. Or if we're busy doing videos, call direct on the mobile 07432 662 558. Come and see us at Newton Abbot, Devon, just off the A38 South Devon Expressway. Check us on the highbridgecaravans.co.uk website and ask us about this lovely Colebrook Campers VW Crafter. Thank you very much. Goodbye.